Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. And what are these? Okay, well these are like little watch a commercial, knock an hour off. You can't do that infinitely, by the way. Eventually say, oh, you've had enough for now. But it was actually kind of useful. It allowed me to get Bella out quicker than I normally would have, so I got a video out yesterday. If you haven't seen it, it is available on my channel. So that was actually useful. So it can help speed things up. So I use it, and you know, it's there. It's a little obnoxious, I'll say that. Yeah, it just, I wish it would be a little smaller, a little subtler, or something like that. But yeah, it's a little on the obnoxious side. I think it's only temporary, but I don't mind it. I would rather, it's there. You go in and you can do it there. See, the way it works is that you go here. You'd select that, and then you can just load the thing, and you can just do it there. As I said, it doesn't do it infinitely, but since it does knock an hour off every time, it's kind of useful, especially given the breeding event thing we have going now. Speaking of which, I do believe, okay, locks, guys, locks, just saying. Yeah, we had an update, but please add locks. I do believe that this is Gangstosaurus. So obviously anything that would speed this up, that would be very good. You can see I have blobs sitting there, and also anything that would speed that up would be also very useful. So I'm going to be using these later, by the way. And I just got an update from these guys up here, which is very good. So let's take a quick look here. So you can see I do have blob, and I am not too far away from this fellow. This guy only has 3 requirements. I understand that Frostbite has the same as we saw for Blob. So we'll see how that works out. If they want to leave that functionality in to speed things up, that would be kind of useful. And of course the Elementium was just 1 gold update. That's all we required. I know this is strange, but I don't know if I'm going to get Frostbite. The next couple of days are going to be very difficult for me to be doing this. So we'll have to see. At least I get a couple of new guys. That'd be useful. And speaking of which, I do actually have a second team in waiting now. As soon as Blob is done, since I had Virtue previously, and I have Bella, and now I'm going to have Blob coming up. And it's actually a functioning team, because I kind of tank, and then tank with damage, and then this guy who's supposedly denial. So I have the pets going there too that I haven't tested. So here's my question. Should I do a separate video on training the pets up? I'll probably have to do it in 2 parts and put it together because of the number of attacks. But I'm just curious, should I just do that separately? Because I am behind on the islands too. And I do have this team, and when that's going to come. So I don't want to fall too behind, because I do want these guys available to me, I do want them available. So let me know if you think I should do a separate pet training video. So that's what I'm asking for. Maybe we'll do stuff like that again in the future. Maybe we'll do stuff with the epics or something. So just let me know. Let me know if that's something you think might be interested in. Anyway, right. Oh, speaking of which, yes, I don't want to forget this. Team shop. Right, and right there. Okay, yeah, she's going to sit in there now. I just don't want to miss it because, as you can see, the expiring thing. Now, here's a question. This became an issue. I had no intention of getting Ingvar's pet because I hear it's very Heyman-like in its usefulness. But this just became an issue now today. Yeah, this became an issue today. This is what I'm talking about. They added new books. Today to the library. Let's take a look at the new books. Alright. First of all, exclusive. I don't like this one. I really don't. I hope they don't do I can just see them doing doubles with this one, and you'll see what I mean. Okay, I am lucky enough to have 3 of these. I know that there's at least one person on my team who only has 1 here. Now, if you're saying, okay, well, this is just the first page. So what's the problem? The problem is this. And this. The rest of them are VIPs. So if you don't have somebody from this page, you might have problems in certain wars and such. So, I mean, some of these guys are easier to come by than others. I got lucky, as I said, I have 3 of them. So, well, 2 functioning ones, another one just around for comedy relief. But, I mean, if they do a double, I mean, if they just put this into one war, I have 2 functioning guys. But if they put, like, a double in, or, a triple, then we're going to have a big problem. So, yeah, if you throw in 1, I'm fine, but a lot of people aren't fine. So that's kind of not too terrific there. I'm not happy with that. Now, the other one is the one I was just talking about, and I just bumped all the way out. Right, okay, so the other one, of course, Team Wars. Wow, I have 16 of 17. This is a reason for this. It does seem to be generals. Generals and their pets. Generals and their pets. Generals and their pets. Oops! I'm missing one to complete the set. Because as soon as I started up, these all started giving me rewards immediately. I got all of these rewards as soon as I logged in. I just, here, have this, and then have this, and then have this. Oh, I don't have that. I'm missing somebody. Yeah. I have to complete the set, don't I? I mean, I've never actually completed a full book before, and it is going to be the one pet that I don't have. So, as much as I know I'm probably not going to get a lot of use out of him, it comes to the same thing like this. I'm never going to use Heyman seriously. I might make a joke group sometime, but I'm never going to. But I'm not going to delete him either, because I'm kind of like, the collecting type thing. And it's not really that expensive. So, yeah, just grab him too. It's the set, right? I mean, it's the set. You got to have it. Now, I have all the pets, whether they're actually hatched or not. So, because the thing about it is, when that time runs out, the entire inventory is going to get flushed, and you're not going to see those guys for at least 3 months. So I might as well just do that now. All right, so War became just a short time ago. I'm actually shooting this kind of early in the morning, but War did start. We won the last one. Very good. I think we got like 230 or something like that. So that worked out very well. We now have a full 30 island going here now. Sorry for the team members who had the issues because of that, but we do have a full 30 island going, and it wasn't our nemesis. The team that crushed us a couple of times. So let's go on in. I haven't looked at this yet, but I have happy joy feelings about it. Okay, pretty even. Pretty even, but it just started. Of course, it is double dragons, which I really don't like. Don't do that, please. Seriously, don't do that. Okay, so anyway, we do have double dragons going, and I'm not doing that one. I don't know why you're pointing at that one for me. Of course, we do have straight up water this time, so it's not just sea, it's water, which means I can use Jack. Do I have Jack on defense? Oh, it shouldn't matter here. It shouldn't matter if I have Jack on defense. It doesn't matter here. It matters in the multiplayer. All right, so let's find somebody who isn't like that. Yeah, find somebody who isn't like that, because I do want somebody. No. Okay, so they got some speed going here. This is pretty. They got some speed there on Greedy Dragon. Why would you put that much speed on him? Wouldn't you want damage? I mean, he's not denial. He doesn't have any stuns. I mean, I don't understand that. I mean, his buff is he gets to turn back immediately, so I don't know why you would do that. I mean, take those speeds and put them on Mystery, because she does have some denial. So, let's take a look. This might work. A little dangerous, but it might work. So let's just go in there and take a look. No, where did you come from? No. Actually, 2 of them. Wait a minute. What? Hold on a second. Okay, see, I don't understand this. This doesn't make any sense. What? Okay. I mean, why don't you use him? He's 110. I don't understand. I don't understand that at all. All right, let's go with... Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to need Wormy, but I might throw him in there anyway. We'll go with General Dartmouth. All right. Okay, so Let's go in. Alright, so let's do this. This probably is going to end horribly, but let's go. Alright, and we're obviously going to do this. Let's hope we don't have any specials going off, like mysteries is kind of... Okay, that's gonna be bad. Alright, ouch. Oh, wow. Okay, this is... baloney. What, mystery's not getting into it? Oh, she's waiting for the next round. So this is already kind of over here now, isn't it? Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, this is a load of bull right here. This is just a load of bull right here. Oh, come on. All right, well, you know, at this point, it's over. I can't even set them on fire, so that doesn't make any sense. Heavy Tide may burn. Yeah, I notice. I hope Mystery doesn't do her ultimate. Everybody else has done theirs. And that's going to be what's the name damage, isn't it? All right, can I get rid of anybody? Let me get rid of him before he can do his ultimate again. And he's frozen. Oh, he's dead. Doesn't really matter if he's frozen or not. And he's stunned again. I mean, the great speed is wonderful if you know it's going to do its ultimate skill every time, right? Ugh. Really? Are you kidding me? That's 3 times he did that. That's 3... That is the biggest load of crap I have ever seen. I've never seen anything like that before. That's bull. Oh, I can't even believe that. Alright, so we're playing towards Jack now. And I've lost my big damage dealers. So let's look around here. I want to see if there's a situation. Okay, not doing that one. That's fine. No, 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 no. No. It's 115. Very dangerous, very dangerous. Alright, let's get Jack up. And we'll figure out what we can do here. Alright, where is Jack? Okay. And you just threw those guys in. Why do you want me to play him? Seriously, why do you throw value on him? And you notice it didn't even change out Dartmouth. It just changed out Bones. Why? You know, I like to make my own decision. You know, that's not the one I'm going to choose from this collection. Just saying. Maybe if I put my greedy dragon in, he'll do his ultimate 3 times in a row, huh? Maybe that'll happen. No, I bet it won't. All right, what are we going to do here, though? I'm thinking I put Egg Eater in and hopefully make them hurt themselves. Only, hold it, how many generals do they have? They got 1 general. Oh, and it's not going to do any good against him. Okay, you know, that's kind of a waste then. Let's not do that. Goran doesn't really... Okay, I'm thinking I might use him. Yeah, I know I'm kind of really sucking here on the runes for these guys, but unfortunately they only have 1 open slot each. It's the reason I don't want double dragons! Especially if they go insane. Wait a minute, I put Jack in. What is going on? I know I put Jack in. I put Jack in. I'm going to have to verify that my dragons are in there now. Yeah, right. That's what I put in there. Alright, let's go. Okay, who is possibly resistant? Dartmouth. So Dartmouth is going to get the stamina reduction. Alright, it's a good thing I did that because he didn't get frozen. Oh, yeah, that Egg Eater's got a lot of health. That's not great. Alright, so what do we got here? That's stealing life. That's a single target stun, though. Alright, so we're going to do the Magnificent. And then he's going to do Molten Gold. Okay. Dartmouth is becoming a problem. Alright, let's see. What do we have here? I'm thinking that a stun might be very useful. Insane damage. Special damage may burn all the... Mostly on fire already. Take stamina away. That's going to shut Dartmouth down. But it's still going to give us the Egg Eater issue. Okay, I might be able to freeze again. Alright, so let's do this and take 50% of the stamina away. Because that should shut Dartmouth down. Alright. Now let's hopefully we can get some freezing in here. Okay, that worked out really perfectly. Okay, and he's on fire, and I strangely don't have a problem with that. Alright, and Dartmouth is still frozen. This is good. I'm thinking I might buff here. Only the Varuna's gonna go. Alright, I'm gonna take the Varuna's stamina away. I don't want a, Okay, but he still has to charge. Alright. I really want you not to possess us. Yes, I really want you not to possess us. Alright, so now you have another group attack. Okay, that's another... Okay, who's that going to kill now? He's got another group attack, doesn't he? Okay, low special damage may burn. That's probably going to kill the other two guys on the bottom. Since the burning is already there. So let's do that. As long as he hits the Varuna and the Egg Eater, he missed the Egg Eater. But he had enough health that the burning killed him anyway. Good. And he's dead. And that means he's going to lose his turn. Yes! The bug helps. Okay, alright. Gold Lust steals life. That should do very well. Okay, don't give them a chance to actually use their ultimates, and that's better, right? Okay, so we won that one. That first one was bull! Just bull! Alright, so hopefully we come up with a win there. Even though we beat the previous one, they were much stronger than us. But again, it all comes down to participation, right? So we got a little bit better participation there. Alright, so let's start going to the multiplayer, right? Let's go to the multiplayer. So you can see I'm a little bit up there. Okay. Bad people doing bad things. Yeah, oh, that reminded me. You know, they still haven't changed that thing. When you enter a new season, make sure you change your defensive team because it doesn't carry over. And as you can see, the AI makes terrible choices. I looked at what was like, oh, that was like terrible. It was terrible. I have them in there now, but it was terrible. Wait a minute. My trophies went up? You were attacked when you were away. Oh, somebody attacked me. I don't understand. So I was defense. Why did it go up? Okay, never mind. I don't want to look. All right. So yeah, I have a defense team now. I have them. I hopefully now. I don't think I'm using them. Right. I don't think anyone asked for them anyway. So there's no problems with that. Okay, so let's start with your teams. Right. So I got 3 teams here, and let's go. Our first team was selected by Jake Ellis. And we're going to leave Tara there, even though she's in the second hole. But obviously Tara's on the team. So we're going to change this one. And we're going to go with somebody who we don't even have to filter for. Because she's right there at the top anyway. Miss Pinky. And finally, we're going to go with that little crafty fellow. Who I don't know if is going to get much of a chance to do anything. But if he does, he'll do it well. That's Melvin. Okay. A little bit of overlap there, but it could work. It could work. It all depends upon who we're fighting. All right, so let's see what we have here. Leaning towards the middle? Vault-Tec is very dangerous, but I don't see a lot of denial there. So, looking over at the right, 112. 112. I mean, there's really no denial over there, but I mean, if we can contain Bella over there, that would be all right. Probably might be the better way to go, because if the Voltic does go, he's going to kill Tara without question. All right, we're going to do the one on the right. We'll see how that works out. Okay, let's do this. All right, and of course we're... Ooh. This is tempting, isn't it? Okay, yeah, this is very tempting. Do I do, say, elite troops here? And then let Melvin handle it? But if she resists, we might be in trouble. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to do elite troops, and then I'm going to let Melvin do his thing. All right, now I'm going to let Melvin do his thing. Got them all. Okay, this was very good. All right, so feel free to do your ultimates now. Well, that hurt. Okay, that worked out pretty well. And, of course, I'll do it now. There's not a lot left for, yeah, not a lot left for you, is there? Alright, let's see. Can you finish both of them off with your jumping hams? Bella will still be standing, but, you know what? I think we'll have the opportunity to get rid of her. Okay, so your stun might do it. Yeah. So that's going to be the end of that. Okay, lack of speed on the other side, lack of extreme speed, I should say, definitely allowed us to do the old double whammy there. So in a situation like that, you look at it and you say, you know what? Let's just put the buff out and let Melvin handle it, because you know what? He's pretty successful at getting that hack down. Off the top of my head, I can't remember anybody he didn't hack. Even the hardened ones, I just don't remember any. Might have happened, I just don't remember any off the top of my head. Of course, Bella's hardened is only 20%, but it's still a chance, 1 in 5, right? Alrighty, so let's, the silent spin. He's watching you. Okay, obviously it's functioning properly now. No! Alright, let's go. I didn't look. I don't want to look. Alright, so first team is successful, and I believe I'm over the 2100 mark now. Could be. I guess we'll see when we go out. Alright, so go to our second team. Our second team was suggested by Chaotic Rain. And Chaotic Rain wanted to see someone we haven't seen in a while, actually. And that is Ozzy. Ozzy's not that fast, but he'll get the job done, hopefully. Then we're going to go over to water, but it's not what you're thinking here. We're going to go with Oswald. All right, so, and then finally, actually, we do get some denial here, actually. So we're going to go Darkness, and we're going to go Fido. Should be interesting to see the way that pans out. All right, let's go. All right, wow, up the middle, not really something I want to do. Especially with this team. This team isn't overly weak, so not really looking into that one. That's a little on the too easy side. Yeah, I'm not feeling that team on the right, too. No, I'm not feeling that. No. I'm thinking the team on the left. Glitch could be a little bit dangerous, but we got stuff here. We got some stuff, so let's go. Oh, I didn't want to do that. At least it didn't change my team on me. I'm used to hitting the button in the middle, you know. Okay, we got some speed. We got no damage at all on the Malthus, though. I think this is a situation where they didn't set their defense and this was automated. You know what I mean? I think this was just automated. All right, we do have a lot of speed on that Pixel Lion, though. We got a 6 over there, so let's see how this ends up working out. All right, not quite enough, but he is going next. Okay, we got immunity to possession here in the front. So let's see what the others do. Alright. If you could freeze that him glitch in the front, that'd be awesome. Or you can just freeze... Alright, well, I'd rather you're not a frozen Malthus, though. because I think that would have been really good for us. Megastun on the glitch? I think a Megastun on the glitch is a good idea. Just get him out of fight for now, you know? Because I can't do anything with him. Or except, of course, freezing. But I don't think that heavy water gains double damage on you. Because that hurts you a lot. Okay. Oh. I would much rather, at the moment, you take the Pixel Lion out again. Yeah, I'd much rather you did that. If you could really hit the glitch, that'd be awesome. You could do that too, it's just that I kind of had that under control, you know? Alright, bump on the head. Okay, now you have double damage now, so let's see what we got. Heavy water damage may freeze. Aqua bombing. That doesn't really help me very much. I'm thinking a freeze on him is a good idea. I'd rather you do this and get the possession down again. Yeah. Yeah, that's the great thing about him. Oh, okay, that's not bad. No, you didn't hit us. No, you didn't hit us. You hit your own guys, which is fine with me. Okay, the glitch is now taken care of. So, boom on the head. The stun was blocked, but not the death. Alrighty, so that worked out alright too. Okay, so we're moving up. We're moving up. Okay, and the spin. The spin of silence. And yeah, it's definitely working now. It's working properly now. Definitely working properly now. Alright, so let's do this. I don't want to see it. Okay, so team number 2 is also successful. So let's go on to team number 3. Team number 3 was suggested by Jacob Whitman. And Jacob wanted to see somebody again we don't see very often, but he's still amazing. And that's Frosty. And then we're also going to go with somebody who's a great damage dealer, and he's light, and he's a cat too. Now, when I said I wanted Bella as a damage dealer in the in the previous video, I thought I said group damage dealer. The only one I have in terms of light would be Incognita, Fortune, which, by the way, guess who's coming up next? Now, Taga and Lao Lao and the other ones are really good damage dealers, but they're single target. They don't have any groups. He's got like a low one, which makes everybody bleed, but that's kind of what I was saying, is that I wanted somebody who would do a lot of group damage. That's what I meant. I thought I had made that clear, because I actually specifically mentioned him, is that, he's a great damage dealer, but he's single target. He does have, like I said, that skill, but... Alright, let's look. I don't want Temerians. It looks like we're going up the middle here. It could be a little tricky here. I don't want to hit the refresh on it because it's not outrageous. Hercules is there, of course, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. Hopefully we can keep him frozen. Alright, so... Alright, let's go. Let's go. This one might be a little bit tricky. But of course they're not helping themselves any, are they? Alright, they're not helping themselves any. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's hope that this does the job. Oh, he's immune to freezing. Okay, yeah, that's... Oh, they're both immune to freezing. That's bad. Yeah, that's his group attack. It's low damage, but it does do bleeding, which means over time it's going to be really great. Yeah, I'm going to do this, because I want him to actually really hurt somebody. I can't kill the guy in the front. Absolutely not. Luckily, the only guy who could be frozen is frozen. Alright, let me think about this. I can get rid of his counterpart. Can I do this one here? Oh, that won't... I want to get rid of his counterpart. I want to get rid of his counterpart. So let's just do that. So I don't have to worry about that. Alright. Okay, so he buffed him. Okay. And it must be... Okay, that's ugly. So in other words, he has like a heal stamina restore with an extra turn. Alright. Well, Frosty's in a lot of trouble now. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about him. Painful stream. That's going to be free. What about the big one? Okay, I can get rid of the Lord Maltus, so that just sounds like a really good idea. All right. I think she can blind. I think her what's the name attack can blind. Yeah, okay. Why don't we do that? Okay, and he's going to go now. But he's going to die soon. He's going to die. Yeah, that bleeding. That bleeding is ugly. This one? That's not useful. Ready to hunt. No, that's not going to be... He's not going to be alive by that. Besides, I think he's got double damage right now. Alright, well... Oh, actually, won't he dodge the bleeding? I think he'll dodge the damage from the bleeding. Okay, you're blind. You can't see. And you just killed the person who was going to be my damage after he's dead. Okay, you still have that. Alright, I have to use his big damage one. Okay, why did that do so little damage? I guess he had some kind of a weird buff going. Okay, this... Can I make him bleed? I want to make you bleed. Okay. His bleeding should be a lot... Okay, he's nearly dead. And... heal self! I really should have healed the other guy. Okay, could you miss, please? You're blind. I guess not! And that's the end of that. Well, it was dangerous to start with, right? But it was a good fight. It was a good fight. Sorry about that. It was a good fight. It was a good fight. Alright, so anyway, that's team number 3, and it was slightly less successful. But as I said, it was a good fight. It was a good fight. That could have gone either way. You know, if he hadn't got that big attack there at the end, it would have been different. But anyway, so that's that's our multiplayer done for today. So I think, though, we kind of ran kind of long with talking about events and stuff like that, and I really can't make a long video today. I'm sorry, circumstances and stuff. So I think we're going to call it there. Now, let me know whether or not you want me to do the separate pet one, the pet training video, because we are getting behind here, and I do have that other group, and I want to get Blob trained, I want to get Bella trained, and I suppose we can take Virtue along for the ride. Or maybe I might work on a certain unicorn. That might be interesting. If I get the opportunity, because, I mean, the hatcheries are going to be very busy these days. So, but I am going to use those little icons, though. I am going to use those little icons. So, anyway, so thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya!